kind of viewed this year? Was it just this senior season, sort of everything you've been through, struggles you've had, stuff that you've accomplished? How have you kind of put this year in perspective for yourself?
I just told myself, like, getting into the season, that I'm going to give everything I have one last year for this university and for Coach Toronto and the coaching staff and my teammates. And it's crazy. It's almost over with. I can't believe I'm graduating on Saturday. It's crazy. Senior weekend. I mean, everything's coming so fast. It hasn't really hit me yet, but it's going to. It will soon. But no, like I said, we got 7 games left. I'm going to enjoy every bit of these last 7 games, and what happens after that happens. But I'm just going to enjoy this time with my teammates and my coaches, and just have a blast this last weekend at home at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. It's going to be pretty rough leaving this place when I'm done.
Did you ever consider, after getting drafted last year, how much thought did you put into leaving? What, because whenever your name gets called, even if you go into that weekend thinking, well, I'm staying, when your name gets called, that's still got to be.
Yeah, I mean, I told scouts early on that I was really thinking about coming back. I prayed about it. I talked to my family about it. I talked to other teammates, and I didn't want to leave this place regretting it, especially not doing what I want to do here and finishing the job of trying to get this team to a regional. And I got drafted, obviously, in the 37th round, and I just told him, I was like, I thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it and respect that, but I'll be ready to go next year 100%. I don't want to regret it and leave here and not accomplish and get my degree. And so now I'm happy I got my degree. I'll get ready to rock and roll, and I'll be ready to play when that time comes.
What you're going to leave here, I get the all-time leader in appearances at this school. What's that mean to you? And I guess because it kind of plays into that whole idea, like you said, that you're willing to step in at any point in any moment and take on any role.
It's honestly, it's a privilege. It's an honor. The fact that Coach Toronto's trusted me for the last 4 years to be the guy in pressure situations, getting these appearances for the last 4 years. I try not to think about it. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's going to be a cool thing to know that you are the most appearances in Tennessee baseball history. And I know that at the end of the day, I'm just trying to compete and win for this team. And it'll be really cool on Friday, whenever it happens, that time happens, going out there. And I get it, It'll be really cool, but I couldn't have done it without my teammates, without the opportunity of coming here. My family, my coach, I can't do it without them, and especially my Lord Jesus. I mean, I can't do anything without him, And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun going out there for one last weekend at Lindsey Nelson Stadium, having fun with my teammates, and getting some wins. We need this weekend bad. We gotta start winning and just control what we can control, and that's winning ball games.
Right. How did this role kind of evolve for you? Because I mean, looking back at your numbers, you've been the use them anytime guy throughout your career. You've got right about the same number of starts, I think, every year, 6 or 7, and like 20-something appearances every year. So you've been kind of used this way. How did that kind of come about in general? How what were you? How were you kind of used as a freshman? And how did you kind of become this guy that can be used in any situation?
Well, my freshman year, I knew that because we only had like 4 upperclassmen. All their pitchers were freshmen, and I knew early on when I came here, I was like, I gotta get ready to go. I can't be scared of this conference. I gotta pitch. And I started early, and I ended up doing the same thing. I beat a bullpen, and then sophomore year, I had a good fall. I came out there, I pitched well. Not the best fall, but it was okay. Way better than my freshman year fall. And I went out there, and I started in the first midweek game. And so then it started from there. I started with bullpen, and I started at the end of the SEC season. The same thing with junior. And coming this year, I came into it. I was supposed to be like the Friday night guy, and I didn't take that as well. But at the end of the day, Coach Toronto is doing what he can for our team to win, and that's me had to come in and close 2 or 3 games in a weekend. I'm perfectly fine with it. It doesn't matter. I know that we're going to have 3 starters that get us 5 to 6 innings, if not more, and just got to get it to the 8th inning, 9th inning, maybe even the 6th inning sometimes when I get out there, And it's just whatever Coach Toronto does, he puts the best lineup out there and the best opportunity for us to win each game.
How have you kind of evolved as a pitcher this season? You obviously had some tough periods where you were having a tough time finding the plate, but pitched through that, basically. What's this year been like just for you as a pitcher, just evolving throughout kind of the struggles that you've had?
I think it's just overcoming adversity. Early on, I had some mental issues with just thinking too much, thinking about my grip on my fastball, if I'm releasing it the right arm slot. And I was just it was all about just mentality, mental stuff. It wasn't physical ability. I've always had the ability to be a pitcher. I've done it my entire life. It's more of a not trying to be the dude, just being the same guy I've been all year, all 4 years, and just helping the team win, doing what I can do to help the team win, and just be myself and don't try to do anything extra, because what I've done so far throughout my career is it has been successful, it has worked, and if I try to go too much, that's when I start experiencing failure. And I just had to overcome adversity and just tell myself that I'm good enough to be here, give myself confidence, and that's what I've done ever since I've been in the bullpen.
I'm gonna shut this